Just before we get into the video, once again, just like to say a massive thank you to 2K for passing on the following information and details ahead of time, just so I can get this video out to yourselves. Going to be talking, actually just before I do get into it as well, just so there's no confusion, the gameplay in the background is not of, or not from PGA Tour 2K21, it is from the Golf Club 2019. There is no gameplay available at the moment. Hopefully there will be soon, and I can get some to you fairly at the earliest opportunity. So fingers crossed for that. But what we're going to talk about in this video is, although the full roster of the PGA Tour pros in the game has already been fully released, maybe some of you didn't catch the whole lot. So we'll do that, and then I'll talk about just a small bit of information that we have for the career mode itself. Also, at the moment now, at the time of recording this, I don't have the career mode trailer. Hoping to get that before this video goes live. If I do manage to get hold of it before the video goes live itself, what I'll do is I'll attach it on at the end of this video. So, but if I don't, feel free to hang around anyway and watch the rest of this round. But we'll start off anyway, as I say, with the roster, and it's going to be in no particular order anyway. But obviously 2K has announced the pro roster, which is set to challenge the players in PGA Tour 2K21's career mode, and it's headlined, obviously, as we know, by Justin Thomas and a lineup of further 11 PGA Tour pros. They'll stand between the players Custom My Player and FedEx Cup Glory. So again, in no particular order, the roster includes Cameron Champ, Bryson DeChambeau, aka The Scientist, Matt Kuchar, aka Kutch, Kevin Kisner, aka Kiz, Gary Woodland, aka G-Dub, Billy Horschel, aka Horschel, should I say, do apologise, aka Billy Ho, Ian Poulter, aka The Postman, Tony Finau, aka Big Tone, Jim Furyk, aka Mr. 58, Sergio Garcia, and finally Patrick Cantley. So that's the 12 players that are going to be in the game. Going to be interesting to see exactly what way they're in the game. I'm going to speculate a little bit more on that maybe in a minute, after I just talk about the career mode. So we'll move on to that. So at the top of what I have here, it says, deck out your custom My Player in the hottest gear and dominate 12 PGA Tour pros on your way to FedEx Cup Glory. So 2K today, just let me zoom this in a little bit actually, 2K today revealed the PGA Tour 2K21 career mode trailer, packed with swagger and the hottest golf gear this side of the clubhouse. The trailer is narrated by commentary team Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, who also provide play-by-play commentary within the game. So the PGA Tour 2K21 career mode follows the path of your My Player that you create using PGA Tour 2K's 21 deep character and customization suite. From humble beginnings, as you strive to make a name for yourself on the Corn Ferry Tour, all the way to the climactic battle against cover athlete Justin Thomas for FedEx Cup Glory. Along the way, you'll enjoy loads of My Player customization options, including unique appearances, hairstyles and fashion options for both male and female My Players, with apparel and gear from Adidas, Polo Ralph Lauren, Melbourne Golf, Callaway Golf, Bridgestone Golf, TaylorMade Golf and more, as well as some of PGA Tour 2K21's more unusual bells and whistles. And then just in brackets says, did somebody say kangaroos? So I don't know what they mean by that. Hopefully we'll find that out in the trailer. As I say, I haven't seen it yet. So what I'm thinking there, this is where I'm going to go off into speculations on whatever I say here is not guaranteed to be confirmed for the game or anything like that. I literally don't know. But it sounds, just from this, I know it is only a small bit of information. I hope people weren't hoping for a bit more, but there will obviously be more as we get closer and closer towards the release. But what this sounds like, it's obviously, as said, it's going to be making a name for yourself on the Corn Ferry Tour. So we're going to be starting off and working our way up to getting a PGA Tour card. Now I'm wondering how in-depth that's going to be. Are we going to do like only maybe just a few rounds of a season in the Corn Ferry Tour? Remains to be seen. Like, is it going to be something similar to what we've seen before in other games, or are we going to have a full season maybe where you need to really build yourself up the ranks to properly earn that spot? Hopefully it's something more along the latter. And then with it saying all the way up to the climactic battle against cover star Justin Thomas for the FedEx Cup. So with the other 11 PGA pros that are in the game, I'm wondering, is it going to be along the way, maybe there's going to be sort of like a rivalry thing as you work your way up the ranks, like say like you have to, just throwing a name out there, Furyk, maybe you have to complete certain challenges or something like that to get past him or something like that. I have no idea. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what they do. As I say, it's all just speculation, just me just spitballing and brainstorming little things that what I'm picking up from it. But hopefully, what I'm personally hoping for is that it's not going to be just names. I presume it's not going to be just names. I mean, I've put in the video as well screenshots of the actual golfers, so hopefully we're able to actually play alongside them on the course. Again, also not confirmed, but I am hoping there is going to be other names. Just leaderboard wise, that it's not going to be just the 12 pros, and then all the what we've seen in the past, like the default or generic names on the leaderboard. So hopefully there's something like that anyway, but we will hopefully find all this out soon enough. But one thing that a lot of people were thinking was, or one person should I say, that a lot of people were thinking is going to be in the game, myself included, and it was due to a tweet that he put out, was Matthew Wolff, who said something, not word for word quote, but if I remember correctly, it was something along the lines of, "I wonder how my swing looks," and I tagged PGA Tour 2K21 in the tweet. So obviously a lot of us thought that maybe is he going to be in the game as well. Obviously not listed, but I'm thinking maybe with him saying that, "I wonder how my swing looks," because what I'm going to say now in a minute as well, will sort of expand a little bit more on that, into my speculations anyway. Did they maybe bring him in for motion capture on the swing? Possible, very very possible. Again, hopefully that's something else that we will find out fairly soon. But yeah, it's just going back to what I have here with the list of the roster, headlined by cover athlete Justin Thomas, a roster of 12 real deal PGA Tour pros will challenge the players to master their $1 million swings and capture the FedEx Cup title. So what a lot of people are wanting and hoping for, and I would like to see myself, hopefully it is the case, are we going to be able to customise our swing rather than just what we've seen in TGC 2019, TGC 2 and TGC 1, just throughout all games so far in the franchise, is we've always just had the one generic swing. Everybody's had the same swing. Are we going to be able to actually customise our swing? So maybe have something unique, like what I see Matthew Wolff doing, where he has that sort of little bounce or whatever it is. And I can't remember who it was. There was a video I was watching there not long ago, and was it was four golfers. I think actually Furyk was one of them, and I can't remember the other three. I shared it in the Facebook group. I'll have to have a look at it. But it was somebody combining all of these 4 unique swings together to see how that sort of played out, to make a truly unique swing. So I wonder if there's maybe hopefully going to be something like that, where we can really really personalise our own golfer, that it's not just a case of I could easily play around against one of you guys and we have the same clothes and we have the same swing, and it's just like it's all exactly the same. But whereas doing this now, it's going to be possibly, if it is the case, that it's going to be a little bit more individualized, personalized. But what else I want to do is, I don't know, like I say, if you have had a clear look at the pictures of the pros, but another couple of brands that I have noticed personally myself, if I can just find them, I'm just looking for them now on my bloody phone. Yeah, if we looking at the picture of Ian Poulter, now visor wise there's no branding on there. It's hard to tell from his shirt whether or not there's any branding. but out of all the pictures, he from what we can see in that picture anyway, he's the only one without any branded clothes. But we do have we can see Nike, and what was the other one that I saw? Oh yeah, Puma. There was another one. I'm trying to find it, but I can't for the life of me, as I say, find it. But yeah, we do have a couple of pictures showing Nike and Puma, so that's definitely a couple of brands that seem to be 100% confirmed are going to be in the game. Anyway, I mean, they wouldn't be on the images or on the golfers in it if they weren't. So that's pretty much really all that I have now at the moment. As I say, I do apologise if anybody was expecting really big news. I mean, at the end of the day, we have basically 2 months now until the game launches, 21st of August. It's now, me at the time of recording this anyway, it's just beforehand, but as when this goes live, it will be June 16th, so there will be more information soon, and as soon as I get hold of it, I will definitely be bringing it to you guys as early as I can. And just let me get one thing back up. Yeah, just also if you want to try and keep up with any and all information as well, that may get out ahead of myself or anyone else getting it out to you, always make sure to visit www.PGATOUR2K21.com, or become a fan on Facebook, follow the game on Twitter and Instagram using the hashtag PGATOUR2K21, or subscribe on YouTube as well, just so you can make sure that if you do miss information from one source, you hopefully will get notifications from another source that you can get it somehow. Really looking forward to the game. Can't wait to get any more, or get any and all information out to you as soon as possible. As I did mention at the start of the video as well, if I do manage to get my hands on the trailer before everything goes live at 3 PM June 16th, I will slam it in within the next couple of minutes. I'll cut out the rest of the gameplay, but if not, do feel free to stick around and check out the rest of this round. It's gone off the screen and I can't bloody well see it. I can't remember the name of the course, and of course when I'm recording audio after the gameplay, Edgartown Country Club Tour Edition, and I believe I saw the name of the designer before starting was the CLV. No, I'm not sure if it's the same CLV who has done Firethorn. Very well known course, I'm sure everybody is aware of, because I thought I could have sworn he was on PC. But very nice course. If you haven't played this one yet, make sure to go and check it out. But until the next one, stay tuned as well. If you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe and click the bell to keep up with all information for PGA Tour 2K21 as we get closer and closer to the launch. Again, hopefully we'll have some more in-depth information as soon as possible, as well as possibly, hopefully, fingers crossed, I right now have my fingers crossed, as I say, we get some gameplay as well, and maybe even if myself and anybody else don't get any gameplay early, hopefully maybe 2K or HB Studios themselves will do some form of live stream or video showing in-game details. As I say, follow them on all platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube as well as ourselves, and get all that information as soon as it comes out. If you made it this far in the video, thanks very much for watching. Again, hopefully maybe there is a trailer just coming up now in the next few seconds, but until the next video, which will be Friday for the next True Sim Challenge, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.
We're back at the 18th hole, and what a scene it is. After an exciting debut on the PGA Tour, it all comes down to this. If Mac makes this putt, he'll walk away with the FedEx Cup and a monumental upset over Justin Thomas. But Mac's journey to get here wasn't easy. Right from the beginning, Mac brought his own style to the course. Now that's a bold choice. Or maybe interesting is the right word here. Mac really puts in the work on and off the course. His Q-School performance just gets better and better.
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine.
Mac continues to be a standout player on this year's Corn Ferry Tour. He's even given his fans their own nickname, the Mac Pack.
Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, this is a massive moment. Mac steps into the stadium hole for the first time.
The hardest par 4 historically on the PGA Tour.
That heart must be beating out of his chest. Well, it looks like Mac has just handed this round to Cooch. What an awful time to get the shanks.
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs. This is just another one of those scenarios.
Mac is really giving Sergio a run for his money, and the Mac Pack is loving it. If he keeps this up, I might join the Mac Pack myself. And there's a couple of my mates enjoying a little hop and a play around in the shade. This signature hole at the John Deere Classic.
It's a birdie fest.
You can even smell the sizzle of Pork Chop Hill. Well, Mac is playing aggressively here. He's going for the par 5 in 2. Oh, this one looks good. Look at this shot. It might go in.